Hi guys, Justice, Chapter 1. It's an interesting book. So, we're here to talk about the trolley case, and we're here to talk about the goat herder case. Me living in East Texas, I feel sympathy for the individual who went through that. But let's get to the crux of the matter here. So, in the trolley case, basically what we're trying to figure out is if, well, two different instances that they've talked about. One, you standing on a bridge, or one, you being in the trolley. But we're going to go with the one with you standing on the bridge, because I think that one reflects most to the goat herder case. So you're standing on the bridge, and you see a trolley moving at about 60 miles an hour. 5 workers are on the tracks. The trolley has no brakes. It can't stop. But there's this guy standing on the bridge, and he's a big old heavy fella. And if you can push him off and get him to land on the tracks, it'll stop that trolley and save those 5 lives. The moral implication, well, I guess the moral implication there is it okay for you to do that in order to save 5 lives? Much like the other version of that is that there is a way to divert the track down a different lane, which would result in the death of 1 worker. One of them, either way, you have to make a conscious effort and decision to kill somebody in order to save somebody else. So, in the goat herder case, a team of SEAL members were on a mountain in Afghanistan on a stakeout mission, and as soon as they got set up there, they were basically happened upon by 2 goat herders with their 14-year-old nephew or son or somebody. They didn't have a means of tying them up. They couldn't restrain them or keep them there. They had a choice to make, and that was either let them go or kill them. And I think that the decision was made in that moment that the correct and right thing to do was to let them go. And I can see the deep regret that Luttrell had for doing that, but I think that his decision was correct in that instance, because we have an unknown variable there. I'm not understanding what could, he knew what could have happened, but I just don't think that he thought that it was going to happen because of the fact that he was doing the right thing by not murdering innocents. The same thing with the trolley case is that you can't push the man off of the bridge because there's too many unknown variables there. One, what if he doesn't even land on the tracks? What if he just hits the edge of it? And next thing you know, you just murdered a guy trying to save this, and then 5 other people get killed in this tragic accident. And your explanation is, well, I tried, but it didn't work. So I think in both cases, they're extremely tragic, but sometimes things are just out of our control. And I think that my opinion on both of them would have been to not push the man, and it would have also been to not kill those herders. You can play with those scenarios in multiple different ways to come with different conclusions, and you can apply a bunch of different ethics to it. At the end of the day, that's my opinion, and that's how I feel about it, and that's the morality that I come to. I value human life, but I also value not unjustly taking somebody else's life. I don't know. We could talk about this a lot longer. Professor Deaton, I hope that I went through this the way that you wanted it to, and I look forward to Chapter 2. Thanks, guys.